What is up, guys? Welcome back to Channel 4! Another reaction. We're back at it again with Hollywood Undead. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you have been liking these reactions. A lot of you have been liking me react to these guys. And all I can say is, if you guys like them, they're gonna keep coming, so let's get it. And this one actually came out at a funny time too, you know, when we're actually getting into these guys. They just dropped a newly released track, ladies and gentlemen, so we're gonna react to that one for you guys today, which is kind of exciting in a way, because, you know, the past ones, you know, the past couple singles we reacted to from these guys, you know, we did the first two newer ones, and then we went back to an older one. I would say that's kind of like it's not really that old, it's like a year or two ago or so, but it's like the newer age of the start of the new branding, I would say, as a band. So a lot of you guys don't say you like the typical, like the newer sound of them. You like the older stuff a lot better, but you know, to me, I like the newer kind of sound. You know, I never really reacted to these guys before, you know, to be honest with you. But you know, I like this new kind of like mix with like metal, mix with pop and stuff in a way, but also keeping like the rap rocky sort of elements in there in the background. Like I said before, I'm not really a fan of it too much, like the rap rocky sort of sound, you know, kind of thing. But I'm keeping my ears open. I'm keeping my mind open. You know, I like, you know, the stuff here that the guys are doing. You know, they're trying new stuff with the elements, with like, you know, the music, with the instrument sort of thing. I like my man Danny here's voice when he comes in with like, you know, the cleans and the choruses and stuff like that. So I do like his voice a lot. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what this new one has to bring, ladies and gentlemen. But we got a feature on this one. We got Jeris Johnson, and I couldn't really find too much on about him. All I could see is like he's just another singer-songwriter mixing, like, you know, pop with rock with metal and influences in there, with something with like his kind of music. So this might be an interesting collab, actually. So if I'm not like that guy, I'll have to check out some of his stuff as well. So we're just gonna have to wait and see for that. But so based off that, we might get like a more like energetic song this time around. We might get a more like heavier, more like instrumental song this time around, you know, giving it those underlying rock tones, those metal tones. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm super excited. But before we get started, be sure to comment below, appreciate it, and to really help me out. If you like Hollywood Undead as well, be sure to like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome videos, because we're just getting started on these heavy bangers, ladies and gentlemen. And also, very quick announcement. I just want to let you guys know I've released my very first original track over on my channel. It's been a long time coming for me to get this out for you guys, especially on the video side of things. So be sure to go over there, check it out, spread the love, leave some comments, and let me know what you guys think. Because if you're a fan of the more heavier, more modern, more like, you know, hardcore metalcore that we've been reacting to lately, you'd definitely be a fan of that one. So be sure to go over there, check that out, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys like it, there's gonna be plenty more singles coming your way in the near future, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well. But back to the video. This is Hollywood Undead's newest release track titled All My Friends. Ooh. Let's go, boys, build it up. We starting off with the feature?
I ain't gonna say anything that matters. Someday I gotta raise my standards. I'm so lost looking for the answers. I'm playing Zeppelin records backwards. Label put a price on my repentance, offering the world if I sign their sentence. Just don't say God or define your message. Be drunk, pop pills.
I like that bass though in the background.
Let's use hooks from the kids to weapons. Every chorus coded with a hidden message. Push them up the road on the way to heaven, and fill them up with lines from Smith and Wesson. Seem to know my name everywhere I go. They'll give me anything if I give them my soul.
I'm in.
I tried to run away, I tried to tell them no, but I just got that weenie that
let's go.
love to show.
Bring me in.
My friends like to play with monsters. All of my friends like to play with shoppers. You better pray.
This isn't the chorus. I like that, like, kind of creepy tone to it. Ooh, here we go. No, chucked in.
A trip to purgatory to trade your blood for glory. You paid the toll, some scraps of gold, but the road you walk is lonely. Bright lights in burning days. Don't you know that they will fade? Another tragedy, a casualty. Why can't you see the price is paid in full now? It's fucking blood in, blood out, and then they're taking your heart.
Let's go, boys, build it up.
So can you see all the lies, the fame, the devil inside?
kind of hard to tell who's singing what though, but.
Off your dreams, down on your hands and your knees. The innocence that they need, the devil makes you believe.
Go boys. Ain't no Chuck Damon. Behind this. I like that kind of dark twist on the chorus. Almost sounds like an anthem piece. Oh, don't tell me we're ending it there. Oh, no way we're ending it there. Oh, boys, I was just getting into it. I was just amping it up. Oh, come on. I thought we were going to get in for like another, a second half there. I thought we were going for like an instrumental piece or like a breakdown piece or like another, kind of like rap verse section in there. Oh, man, why do they do that? Why do they do that? I feel like they can add so much more to the track if they just keep it going, keep the energy going. Because I feel like, that was only like the first half of the song. Oh, but either way, well, that's kind of disappointing in a way, because I like the chorus sort of thing. Like, I don't know if that is the new guy. I think it is, because I don't think I've heard his sort of vocals before in a way. But I like that though. It's very dark. It's very creepy in a way. Adds that kind of like unsettling kind of tone into the voice, where he's just kind of like saying the words. He's not really singing them. But then as always, they had like the rap verses in there as well, and it was kind of hard to tell who was singing what, in my opinion, because they just kind of all sound similar in a way, I would say. So especially without seeing who's singing in the video sort of thing, it was kind of hard to tell if it was the feature singing or if it was like one of the band members singing. So it was kind of hard to tell who was singing what, but in a way, but it's very different. It's very different tone. It's very different rhythm, I would say, compared to these guys. Because from what we have reacted to, they have that old school hip hop vibe to them. The West Coast kind of like 90s kind of like rap verses to them when they do sing their tracks. So this one's very different. It's very more like underground rap. I don't know what kind of genre you would call that in, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's kind of like that rappy, but that creepy factor, that like while still adding those instruments to underlying in the background. I like when they added that, man. I like the chugs. Brought the the deepness of the tone and the well, kind of amplified the track in a way, and even more. Just adding just simple chord progression, adding simple chugs in there. I felt like they kind of backed the vocals in a way even more, just to like push them up a little bit, just to add that intensity to it. So I like that. I like when they added that. They changed the second chorus a little bit by adding the guitar playing over in the background there, but I felt like they could have had some sort of like hard hitting breakdown. Just the overall sound of the track, I felt like they could have just added something a little bit more, in my opinion, especially at the end there, because they just kind of like it made it play out and make it seem like they're gonna do something else in there, but they ended up not doing that. So it is kind of disappointing nonetheless, but I do like it though. I still do like it though. I don't know if this is more focused on like the the vocals of the featured guy, because I felt like he was the one doing the choruses this time around. I don't think that was Danny, so I don't even know if he was even in this track, in my opinion. So I don't even know if they they had all the guys do it in this track here, but I felt like I heard the featured guy a lot more. If they are gearing up for some new stuff, if they are working on some new albums, if they are coming out with some new singles, man, we're just gonna have to keep the train going with these guys. We're just gonna have to come and react to more when they come out. So I'm super excited, man. I'm definitely excited. Let me know what you guys think, because this one's a very different one, I would say, but I do like it though. It's very different from what we've reacted to previously. So I know it's a stray from what they've used to do in the past, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions. If you like this newer sound, if you like this newer kind of like, tone that they're doing, or if you're just more a fan of like the rap rocky stuff from back in the day, let me know what you guys think. You're gonna have to check out some more past stuff from these guys. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, who's going through every single band challenge, gentlemen. You want us out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.